Hey everybody, it's Chris back with another review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Today I'm going to be reviewing a style for which I don't normally have any particular fondness. I'm going to be reviewing a Hefeweizen, but it is from Sierra Nevada, and it's almost, I won't say I've never had a beer I didn't like from Sierra Nevada, but I can't bring it to mind right off the top of my head. I've never had one that I truly disliked. Some are better than others naturally, but Sierra Nevada is a great craft brewery. They are successful. They are not corporate, and because of that, when I see a packaged on date and a price tag of $1.49 in a bottle, I'm inclined to go after that because, like I said, they make great beers. They're affordable, and anyway, so hats off to them. This in particular is, I've showed it to you twice now without holding it up properly. This is the Kellerweis Bavarian style wheat from Sierra Nevada. This has an ABV of 4.8, and Hefes usually do. Hefes are supposed to have usually right around 5, less than 5 ABV. They're supposed to be, well, spit it out, Rouse. Hefes are supposed to be easy drinking, light beers. In fact, it's my understanding that in Bavaria they have something comparable to tea time, or the English tea time, and it's a second breakfast. At this second breakfast, they usually have somewhere between 6 to 8 ounces of a low ABV Hefeweizen for this breakfast. This was packaged on 7/7/16, so this is about 6 months. What is that? 6. Yeah, not quite. Yeah, about 7 months old. Okay, 7 months old. And the directions on this say that you should pour about 2/3 of it into the glass, swirl the bottle, and add the rest. So, to me, that makes sense. Hefes usually have a high sediment. So, going to be using, as usual, pop the top opener from, there we go, pop the top bottle opener from Taza Designs to open this bad boy. And yes, I did let this, this has been sitting out for over an hour, just to let it warm up some. It's been sitting out from the refrigerator. As always, the cap is in perfect condition, good crowning, no Mars on the bottom. Pop the top opener from Taza Designs. Okay, going to be using my Joseph James Weizen glass, and as instructed, I want to pour 2/3 of this into here, swirl my bottle, and I think I've got this down too low. Ever tried to figure out the distinction between 2/3 and 3/4? It can be very difficult. You know, I think that just a little bit more. So I'm going to let that high carbonation on that, which is what you would expect for a Hefe. Going to let this sit for a minute because I know that the sediments are coming down. In the meantime, as I've said, I'm not a big fan of Hefeweizens. My friend Lance, who moved to Australia, is, and so Lance, I'm dedicating this one to you. I don't know if this YouTube video is going to make it all the way down to the other end of the world, but this one's for you, my man. So I'm going to swirl this now, and I'm going to pour the rest into my Hefe glass, and yeah, this has got high sediment. I think they were right on the money about that. Boy, am I smelling that that citra hop smell. I sure am. It even says on the front, our Bavarian style wheat beer is complex with flavors reminiscent of banana bread and spicy clove. Hazy golden beer glows with suspended yeast, creating a velvety texture and refreshing finish. So, anyway, as I said, not usually a big fan of Hefes, but turns out that the unfiltered wheat that I grew up drinking from Boulevard Brewery back in Kansas City was an unfiltered. It was a Hefe too. So perhaps I don't know as much as I think I do. Anyway, cheers. Let's get to drinking. Well, the flavor certainly is reminiscent of cloves and banana bread. I'll give them that. And I'm getting both of those smells in both bouquet and flavor. And that's nice when you can get exactly what you smell on the tongue. That is pretty swell. I'm going to show you this is very, very hazy. Very hazy. Still has plenty of carbonation going on. Hefeweizens are great beers to swirl because Weizen glasses are great glasses for swirling. So a lot of times with Hefes you get a rubber band smell. I'm not getting that one, so this is all around. Once again, you know, the reason that I chose this is, one, the price tag, and two, the fact that it was Sierra Nevada. And that's what I recommend when you're going for a variety that you're not usually that into, is one, find one from a brewery that you like, and if the brewery that you like happens to have one that's not going to set you back too many bucks so you feel, damn, that really sucks when you pour it down the drain, then that's the way to do it. So, this is not bad. You know, normally a Hefeweizen would be lucky to get a 3.25. I'm probably going to give this a 3.75. I'm not going to give it a, you know, a full 4. It still is a Hefe, but this is actually a pretty decent beer, pretty decent Hefe. Don't know that I'll be drinking more of this, but I'll put it this way. If I was at a bar and this was the only craft beer option that was available to me, I would drink this. So, until next time, drink good beer, don't break the bank doing it, and cheers.